Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my Let's Play. I am recording this a little bit after uploading the last episode. Hopefully, I get this one out in less than a year. Let's go for it. What I have done is I have prepped my mining area. I haven't done anything fancy in between episodes. I just got that all dug out. So if we go down here, I also discovered I somehow managed. So I've talked about, I go around in a spiral in a 3x3 area. In my second turn, I messed up. See, I was supposed to start going down here, but I don't know how I managed. I think I was recording while I was doing this. I'm gonna blame that I was talking and just managed to go one too far. I've also, as you can see, I've put deep slate staircase so I can go up and down without having to jump. Spiral down. This is where we had that fun counter. I've lit it up as you can see. The cave ends that way, and it doesn't attach to any like big spiraling cave system, so that's kind of nice. I can come down here and get some dripstone. Oh, excuse me, a regular stone if that's all I need. Here we have our first level. We have copper. I might put that sign up actually. Hold on, I'll do that to the other ones too. We'll put it here. Copper. I like that better. So this is how I set up my mining rooms. Sometimes I go bigger than this, or I used to go bigger than this when I would, dig down to level 11. I think this, because I have several levels I'm doing it at, this is probably a decent size. I know the most efficient way is to do a 1x2 tunnel every 2 blocks so that, you can see, like over here, for example, I can see all of those blocks. I know there's no ore hidden in there. I do dig a 3x1 because I don't like having that block above my head. It feels very claustrophobic, and honestly, probably the reason I do that, this is one of my favorite Minecraft facts, I'm short. I'm 4'11". And my favorite Minecraft fact is that shorter Minecraft players tend to build rooms with higher ceilings than tall Minecraft players who tend to build rooms with lower ceilings. And it has everything to do with our real life perspective based on how tall or short we are. Love that Minecraft fact. It's one of my favorite. So when I do dig these tunnels, I do dig a 3 high because I don't like feeling cramped. And yes, I know it's not as efficient, but it makes me comfortable. I did find some copper on this floor. I'll show you my haul. I left it up above. But every floor is like that. I continue downwards. We have I believe after copper is iron. Yeah, and I'm gonna also replace this sign. Iron. There. So same thing. Oh, I guess I left some copper down here. That's fine. I'll just quickly grab that. I do tend to replace the areas I mine out with cobblestone on my inventory just because it makes my brain feel better. I just don't have any on me right now. After copper, or iron, is it lapis? Yes. So you can see we're starting to get into the deep slate. We skim over the deep slate level. Yeah, sometimes we'll be mining through stone, sometimes we'll be mining through deep slate. Now we're well into the deep slate. And is it the gold? I think it's the gold section. I have something cool to show you guys. I was doing my thing. I was digging out my area, and I came across this. Do I have a... Yeah, here's my way down. Creeper. Yeah, let me put on my shield. There. Hey, buddy. Come here. Yeah, fight me. Oh. No, there he goes. Interesting. Put the torch back. There. So I found this massive, and I do mean truly massive cave system. And I've lit a lot of it up just so I just don't have to worry. I didn't find anything too exciting in it, other than just the fact that it's a cave. I guess I haven't gone that way yet. There's another creeper. I'm just going to avoid him for now. It does go, like, quite... This does seem to connect to a bunch of winding tunnels. And I explored a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. One thing I did find, and I did not do this off camera, because I figured we should do this together. Found my first diamond ore. Ooh, and it's more than one. Diamonds! Yay! So check out our achievements, advancements. Minecraft. Diamonds! Let's just make sure that it doesn't have any others around it. I don't think so. It's probably a 2. Yeah. Okay. So that's our very first diamonds, which is lovely. I found not a deep city, but I did find like some skulk. Let's just get out of here. Oh, there's another creeper. Clearly I have to light it up a bit better around here. Hey! Hey! Fight me! Fight me! Get over here! Really? Oh, was that far away from you when you blew up? Fine. Put that back. Maybe there's a bit dark in there still. I'm still learning the new how the new lighting system works. Oh, it's probably here. And we continue down to our very last level. Just quite a bit deeper, actually, if I compare it to the others. Here we are. Diamonds and redstone. And we'll just pop that sign at a nicer level. Diamonds, redstone. Another reason I wanted to come down here. Look at all these diamonds. Did not want to get those off camera because they were our first diamonds. I think that was it. I don't think... Oh, no, there was more over here. Oh, nice. There we are. Ooh, 11 diamonds. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we are, and we'll fix up that too. Bonk, bonk. Look at that. 11 shiny blue stones. Wonderful. I'll probably want to make my first pickaxe out of them. I might hold off on that, though. I do have building plans for this episode, so let's head right back up to the surface. And it's nighttime. Just skip the night. Oh, I hear a spitter outside. Hello. You should be friendly, though. No creepers. So this was the haul that I collected while I was digging all that out. Lots of cobbled deep slate. Here are the ores I got. I did get a lot more iron. I just turned a lot of it into iron pickaxes while I was digging. Let's pop these diamonds in here. I did find an emerald. A solitary emerald. A decent amount of coal, which, again, some of it got turned into torches, and some of it was used for fuel. And a ton, and I mean a ton of copper. These are my generic stones, so a lot of granite, a lot of andesite. Here's some dripstone, some tuff, and some gravel. No diorite, I noticed that whole time. Cobblestone chest, pretty standard. A dirt chest, and just extras from when I was digging. I've been thinking about what I want this to look like. And one of my favorite sort of genres is where, you know, humans are still industrialists, but they're not, you know, stripping the earth bare of all of its resources. So I want to build a mine entrance, but I don't want this to be like feel like an industrial style district. Like I don't want, you know, to tear away all the grass and whatnot. So I might actually build up the ground here, make it a bit more even, and then maybe even do some trees. Who knows? I do want a nice entrance. I want a nice big entrance. But I don't want this area to look like it's been ravaged or anything like that. I'll probably start with flattening this out, like I said. Sorry, I got distracted by how cute my house is over there. Adorable. Oh, and that bit last episode where I was talking about how my ADHD is, and mid-sentence, I was, is that a skeleton? No, that was 100% not scripted. I am extremely ADHD. It's just my brain, man, my brain. It's gonna happen. I will have moments like that. My mom watches my episodes, and she found it quite adorable. I will start with flattening this out, and then I will build from there. That's sort of what I want to do this episode. I want to make this really nice, and then hopefully end the episode with a little mining session. But for now, just basic terraforming flattening. I'm underground here. I was digging for iron specifically so I could get axes to get wood. Oops. And look what I have found. It's an amethyst. Okay, so how am I going to want to dig this out? Well, first let's do this. Get my little peek windows. I keep track everything. Okay. I love to dig these out and just sort of, I think I'm coming up underneath one. I don't like to I collect all the amethyst and the calcite, but I leave the budding amethyst blocks and the basalt. I think it's kind of cool. I'll just get digging, dig this out, and collect all the wonderful crystals from within. I love amethyst geodes so much. They're so pretty. And it looks like this geode is fairly well enclosed, so I don't think I'll have to worry about mobs while I'm in here. What a lovely sound. I guess I'll dig all this out right now. I know it's not exactly getting iron for getting axes for getting wood, but I can't help myself. Purple's my favorite color. And the amethyst is my favorite block in Minecraft right about now. Unless they come out with something like even prettier. Oh. Lovely. I've cleared out all the amethyst and calcite. I left the basalt behind, since that's a very easily farmable block, I believe, in the nether, I want to say. I did unfortunately lose one of the budding amethysts. I forgot that the hitboxes on the amethysts are down by its base. I was clicking up here, and I broke an budding amethyst block. Unfortunate, but there's still plenty here. Like, it's a close enough chunk to me that it will hopefully generate fairly regularly. I haven't gotten all of these yet. Ow! I think I said ow before I hit the ground. Anticipatory ow. But yeah, hopefully just hanging around in my... Oh, that one wasn't ready. Just hanging around in the area, doing mining and such, will allow this to create the shards. Here we are. And eventually I can get some silk touch, so I can get the buds that aren't fully formed yet, and then I can make some pretty gardens with them. This is what I collected of the amethyst shards, just poking around in there so far, and then this is what I've gotten for calcite and amethyst. I said before that my favorite block is amethyst. That is still true. I just wish that calcite was farmable. That is also an excellent block. It's so pretty. It's so, I guess I have this one piece of basalt. Put that there. It's such a lovely block. I mean, like, look at this texture and the color. It's just a beautiful, beautiful block. And I want more. I need more. But I also got all the iron that I needed. I've made myself a bunch of axes, so 4 axes and a bit, plus a little extra leftover iron. Should be enough for me to gather a bunch of wood, and hopefully I can start this build. Oh, this is not good. 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 I don't have my shield on me! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there's the guy with the... I gotta get him in front. Nope. And there's one. If I could get the guy... Yeah. Shoot your friend. Yeah. Excellent. Yep, very good. No. Gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I want the guy with the banner in front because if I can get his buddy out to shoot him, that's ideal. Yeah, like that. Just like that. Oh, ouchies, 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 ouchies. I need to hide up here for a second. Ooh. Gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, that cut my hair. Man, they're wandering off that way. Have they forgotten about me, or? Hi. Oh, are you kidding me? Is it becoming dark? Oh, no. Yep, very good. Ow. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for home. Running for home. Pick up all these saplings along the way. I was just gathering wood. That's all oh my god! Oh, I don't want them to raid the village. Oh. I wonder if Larka... I don't want her to die. But maybe she can kill the... Oh god, is it gonna let me sleep? No! Might have to... Yeah, why you sit? I don't want to risk my doggo. Ow. No, I don't want to let you in. I don't want what you're selling. You're scary. Look at those angry eyebrows. He's so angry. I've got wheat on me, eh? Let's make some bread. Bit better for my saturation. Oh my god. Ow, did they get an arrow? No, okay, it's like in my upper thigh there. Oh, there's the guy with the banner. Larka, this is scary. He's dead. Maybe now I can sleep. Oh, that was so scary. Of course, the banner guy's still out there somewhere, so I don't know. I don't know. you. There's a creeper there. Alright, those guys are burning. That guy is burning. Maybe, did he despawn, maybe? Okay. Oh, that's skeleton. Hang on, we're just gonna... Ow. There. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ow. I'm not very good at this. Well, I survived at least. Oh, I'm just gonna sit in here for a second. It's been a couple days for me. Just been busy with life and such. As you can see, I've gathered a whole bunch of stuff, including a stack of each type of log. And then the other stack of log I turned into planks. I have a bunch of cobbled deep slate, some andesite, and some polished andesite. Been thinking about what I want this to look like over the last few days. I'm almost tempted to make it look like a natural sort of cave entrance that, you know, if I'm telling a story here, it's going to be, you know, this natural cave was discovered probably by our lovely village over there. Got Optifine back. Yay. And they've dug in further into the cave to find the minerals deep within the earth. I've never really tried anything like this before. We'll see how it goes. We'll cut back to when I've got a little bit of this finished. This is what I have so far now. For my first time doing any sort of terraforming like this, I'm actually quite pleased. I brought out the dirt a little bit and kind of created this little entrance way. Played with, you know, fake buttons because they make very good little pebbles. I might put down a few more dripstone. I'm not sure yet. Some of this I achieved by like building up in the corners, putting down slabs and staircases, and some of this I just dug into the walls. Eventually I want to replace a lot of the torches with lichen. I just haven't farmed any yet. I guess I should probably do some work on the ceiling as well. Dig up in areas, bring it down in others, just to, again, keep it from feeling too symmetrical. Just gonna make it symmetrical. That looks a bit better. I'm really happy with this. Wow. Good job, me. Still haven't done anything out here yet. I'll probably, like I said, maybe build up some machinery type stuff. Nothing too crazy though. I guess I should build up like a little, not a house, but like a workhouse, a work lodge, something or other that people would stay at when they're not directly in the mines. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll definitely want to get some glow lichen though, both to like get rid of the torch spam, but also just to help add to the atmosphere. This is what I have built up so far. I kind of hate it, not gonna lie. I'm not happy with how it's coming out. I've been trying to find references, both in real life references and references of what other people have done for this kind of like logging cabin, and nothing's really working out for me. So I've decided I am going to take a break from working on this project. I am running out of time for this episode. I'm trying to keep them relatively within 30 minutes, maybe up to 45 if I'm really feeling it, but I don't want to, as someone who's ADHD, sometimes longer form content can be difficult for me to absorb, so I try and put out content that I would want to watch. So I try and keep it TV episode length at most, sort of thing. I'm going to take a break from this project, let it stew in my brain, look at more reference, just think it over, and I'm going to mine down at iron for an hour so that hopefully I can end this episode with the suit up achievement. Let's see if we can do this. It was my mom's birthday recently, and I gave her a call to wish her a happy birthday, see how she was doing, and partway through our conversation, she says to me, "Haza, where's your next Minecraft episode? When are you gonna upload it?" Y'all, I don't think I can properly explain how happy that made me. Whether or not this video series of mine gains a huge following, or a tiny one, or even no one else at all, the most important thing to me is that my mom watches my videos and encourages me to keep creating however I want to create, and that's pretty darn cool, I think. Advancement. Get. Suit up, protect yourself with a piece of iron armor, or all the iron armor, and in this case, part of the reason it's protecting me is my skin is so light that I blend in with the color. People are going to think I'm just a mobile suit of armor. They're not going to want to tussle with this. No, no, no. I found a whole bunch of minerals. In addition to the iron, found some coal, found so much copper. I'm going to have to do something with all that copper. Found quite a bit of lapis too, that was surprising. And you can see here that I have even more iron smelting away. That's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Thank you as always for watching. Give a like if you like, subscribe and ring the bell, and we'll see each other again. Bye-bye!